Hi everyone, I'm here today to show you how to put on fake eyelashes. My name is Lindsay Lockwood. I'm the author of Secret Model Beauty. I've been a model and an actress since I was 14 years old. I was also on the show Deal or No Deal, where we had to wear fake eyelashes every day. I wanted to learn how to put them on myself instead of having a makeup artist do it, and while I was researching on YouTube of how to do it, I came across this video where it was the easiest way you could possibly imagine to put on fake eyelashes, and I just had to share. It is amazing for beginners, it's amazing for me, it's amazing for anybody that doesn't have that knowledge. They are a little bit intimidating, but a lot of fun to wear for, you know, so many different occasions. Wedding events, nights out, Halloween, so enjoy. Alright, so now we're ready to put on our fake eyelashes. Let's talk about the things that we're going to need. First, we're going to need a pair of fake eyelashes. You can get them at any local drugstore or Walmart or Target or, you know, anything like that. There's a company called Ardell, and they have eyelashes that are great for around $4. We wore those ones on Deal or No Deal, so they're a good trusted brand, but honestly, any brand works. I got this at my local beauty store for, I believe they were $1.50, something very cheap, and you know, they work as well as anything else. Next, you're going to need eyelash adhesive. And the best brand out there is a company called Duo. And they have waterproof, clear, and then what I like the most is dark tone. And the reason I like this is because when it dries on dark like an eyeliner. And I notice that a lot of makeup artists use this too, and I understand why. It's because when it creates the eyeliner, it's just a little bit more of a dramatic effect, but it depends what you're going for. You'll also need a pair of small scissors. This is because just in case the eyelash is too big for your eye and you need to fit it for your eye, you have something to cut it with. An eyelash separator, which isn't totally necessary, but just in case you get eyelash glue in your eye, it's good to get it out quickly. So now we're ready to put on our fake eyelashes. The first thing you're going to want to do is pretty much complete your makeup and say putting on the eyelashes as a last step. I also want to mention that I really prefer to put some liquid eyeliner or cream eyeliner on first. It helps frame the eye, and it helps the whole thing blend so you can have them look as natural as possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our fake eyelashes. How you know left from right is how the package comes. The left is on the left, the right is on the right. They make it very simple. You can also tell because the smallest part going to the longest part, the fade to the longest part, that's always going to be the inside of the eye, just in case you reuse them, you know. So to take them off, you're going to want to pull down. You don't want to just rip them off because you might misshape them. So we're going to pull down on these and get them off. And now we're going to see if they fit our eye. And there's already a glue that comes on them, so you can press it on your eye and see how well it fits and if you're going to have to cut any of them off. I always like to cut a few off just because, like I said before, my personal preference is as natural as possible. So I just tend to just take 3 of the end layers off. Always cut from the outside and never the inside, so you can follow that fade. And the fade is really what makes it natural. So we're going to take our scissors and cut them. All right. So now the next step generally would be to put the eyelash glue onto the eyelash in a thin strip. Now, where my technique is different is I'm going to actually put the eyelash glue on our old makeup brush and apply it directly to my eye where I want the glue and the eyelash to go. I find that this is really, it's a beginner's way, it's a foolproof way. I don't know if I'll ever go back to doing it. I've done it maybe about 10 times this way, and the other way, it's just so much more difficult, I find. Everything's popping up, but this actually just places it to where I want it. Now, you're not gonna wanna put too much on there. It's a good amount. See, and just a little bit. And now we're gonna apply it like we would eyeliner. With fake eyelashes, you are always going to want to put a little bit more in the corners of each side, the big side and the small side, because that's where they tend to pop up the most, and not so much in the middle, but of course have some in the middle also. So just a nice thin, even line to where I want it to go. Now, this is really good for the eyelash separator after you do this. While it's drying, when it needs a little bit to dry just so it gets tacky, and you can tell because it'll start getting a little bit darker, but I can feel I got a little bit in, so I'm just gonna kind of straighten them out and make sure I don't get any clumps from the glue. And now I'm ready. I can already tell that it's getting darker. So now I'm ready to put on the eyelash. I like to start from the outside first and kind of just press down to where the glue is. And I still can't believe, like, it's already on there. It's just amazingly easy. I'm gonna use the end of my tweezers and just press down to make sure everything is set and on my eyelash line and just staying right where I want it. You can use these to adjust a little and everything like that too. You can use your fingers and push it in. Make sure it's nice and stuck there and it's not gonna come up on you. That's the worst, if it comes up on you and you're in the middle of a party and you don't have eyelash glue with you. All right, sometimes you also want to take your finger as it's drying, you know, just after you've already set it, and press up, because sometimes you can just stick them on straight in and they'll be out and not really up and curly. So just take your finger and go like this until you kind of have them where your preference is. Everybody's different. I don't think there's a right way to do it to your look. So now we have this one on. Feels good, it feels stuck. I like what it's doing. So now I'm ready to put on one more layer of eyeliner over it. Now what this does is it helps make it natural, it helps blend in with your makeup. It's all about continuity. You don't really want everybody to look at you and go, wow, she's wearing fake eyelashes. You just want them to go along with your makeup and just accent you, not make you. I like to use cream. I've just been using it lately. Liquid eyeliner is probably more preferable, but there isn't really a right way, but you know, as long as you're using an eyeliner. I just started to really like using the brush. So you're gonna go over the line of it, of the eyelash. Have it blend in with the rest of your makeup. All right, so now that we have our eyeliner on, the very last step is going to be mascara. Again, the mascara is here to make it look as natural as possible and to blend both of your eyelashes together. You wouldn't want 2 layers of eyelashes. People will know that eyelashes don't grow that way. So the last step. And voila, we now have our fake eyelashes applied.